Welcome back, everybody, to more Pokemon Emerald, where I'm trying very hard to get to Mauville City so that I don't die.
Maybe you should have checked your bag to make sure you have the appropriate items. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I should have just hit the mart. Like, I'm being stubborn with that whole concept because I'm sitting there going, I like having all this money.
Yeah, you're gonna need to spend it eventually.
No, I could Scrooge McDuck it. Let's Scrooge McDuck it so that I can just swim. And of course I see these guys. Oh, can be made helpless by paralyzing it or causing it to sleep. And then I have the dilemma in my I can actually remember recording this. I had the dilemma in my head. Do I skip these trainers or do I just go for it? Do I just go for Mauville? And I hate to tell you guys the decision I made, but there you go.
Oh my god, really?
I'm gonna step in between you
Can I
two.
see your Pokemon? Just one look, please. Oh, full throttle time! If you can't groove, you get left behind!
You're not gonna have much money if you lose a Pokemon battle.
Ah, there we go. So now we have Electrike and Lombre. So Serp and Zerp! You get sent out! And it's probably not a good idea to have Serp out here, but we're gonna run with it. Because early Electrikes don't necessarily have electric attacks. They have Thunder Wave, but that's about it. I should know. I eventually get one. Oh, that's a Nuzleaf! This is what, the first time we've seen Nuzleaf on the playthrough?
Probably.
It's funny because I don't like Nuzleaf as a Pokemon, but I love his evolutions. Then why don't you get one? Because it's grass and ground and, or what is it, grass and rock? Or something like that. I already have a grass type and I already have a rock type.
I think later on it's I thought it was a grass and dark type.
It's a grass dark type.
Oh, is it? Is its further evolution? Well, then I'm going back to freaking what forest was it that had it?
Let's see.
Really rare. It was
God. Fuck these ads.
Petalburg Woods. Petalburg Woods. That's where it was.
It's still through up to its final evolution. It's grass dark.
I need a solid dark type. Well, I technically have one.
You have one.
I have my I think at this point, yeah, Clerp is a Mightyena, so I don't. He's still normal, but he does have Bite, and eventually so people might remember in I can't remember the name. Slakeport City. I got Thief, which is another dark type ability.
Yeah, but isn't Mightyena?
I don't think Mightyena is a dark. I think he's normal.
No wait.
Pull it up, Alex. Let me see.
All right.
If he's dark type, that's amazing, because I've always known him to be.
Where are you? Let's see.
I've always known him to be normal.
Just exit out of that thing. There you go.
I just never respond to my clicks.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have to kind of watch the sites because we're running off of an iPad now, and some things just don't work well in the Mac OS.
Here,
Come
I'll have
on.
to try another shift.
Okay, so now that we have Edwin taken care of, we can also get him in the Pokenav. And I think this was the point where no, this is Poochyena. So this is actually where I do get 2 brand new additions to the Brigade. Yes, I said it again. And one of them is going to be an Electrike, as I said, just because it's an easy electric type to get right now. Oh, is this the one?
Mightyena is a pure dark.
It's a pure dark. Okay.
That's why you need to do research, Adam. It's not hard.
I'm going to double check Cerebi, because I swear in Gen 3 he's still labeled normal.
No, he's dark across all gens.
See.
It's the same, I tell you. You don't need to go to another site.
Well, yeah.
And
but
Andrew, you're already on Google. You don't need to type www.google.com. In fact, you could just type cerebi.net.
Wow. Wow, are you gonna let him talk to you like that? Seriously.
Andrea, that's not how Google works. The point of the address bar up there is to type the www dot.
There we go. So
Goodness, Andrea. It's not the 90s anymore. Learn.
Well, but we're also talking about the Chrome app on on Mac OS, and as much as you are right in regular cases, we're talking about the Mac app.
It's the same across.
No, it actually it works weirdly
Yeah, surprisingly, Alex,
on
it
Mac
does.
OS.
It does.
I type it just fine.
Yeah, so we got Electrike, and it is being recrowned to Zerp.
Zerp.
Because it zaps people.
Yeah.
And I already have a Zerp, so...
It's like when I had that electrode named Zap.
So I just like...
You finally used an antidote.
I did.
Oh my gosh, I'm so amazed.
And just in time, so I have foreseen your intentions. I can't possibly use...
Yep, it's a dark.
Told you.
I love the fact I fell off the cycling road. I'm gonna get over my embarrassment by killing you. It's like, okay. I'm sorry you fell off.
Triathlete Alicia.
Yep, it's pure dark.
Straight dark? Okay.
Yes, I told you that. Why does nobody believe me?
Hey,
I didn't
I
say
was
I
right
didn't
too.
believe you.
I was right too, because I know.
It's like,
I'm not saying I didn't believe you, Alex. I do actually, contrary to what you believe, I actually do my homework, but most of the time I'm focused on movesets and what this person can actually learn.
yes, but if you
Well, I
don't...
think the way you would find out the hard way, Adam, is you would get attacked by a psychic Pokemon, realize it didn't affect you.
Well, that's really dumb too, because like some of the bigger dark abilities, I don't think Mightyena gets, like Shadow Ball and stuff like that.
Shadow
Yeah.
Ball's a ghost, I think.
Is it Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought Shadow Ball was dark. Because I know Nightshade is Ghost.
Nightshade's not even that great.
Probably because there's
No.
not very many dark moves.
Like so somebody actually did give me a little bit of crap. Why didn't you get a Sableye back in Dewford Town?
Sableye's a ghost.
Sableye's Ghost, but aside from I don't even think there is a ghost type gym leader in Hoenn, so I don't have to worry about that. And the only and I get your argument, like the only thing that works against Ghost is Ghost, but I don't really think I have too many Ghost encounters in Hoenn.
Isn't it part ghost, part dark?
No, I think Sableye's straight Ghost.
It's because these stupid ads, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those sites just don't work very well.
Well, and the ads make it so that they don't.
This is why people get ad blocker. But people are like, ad blocker show me mean and bad and blah blah blah. Well, then stop making intrusive advertising, and then people won't feel the need to use ad block. That made actually look up ad
I
block.
think this is going to be a rant on the Shadow Blazers channel at some point.
It's like, I don't like if you don't want people to use
Give it like a minute, and then it'll probably
Yeah.
start working.
It's just like, Sableye is a dark ghost type.
Ha!
Dark Ghost, okay,
I knew that.
all right. But again, he learns like Nightshade. I don't think he learns any of the bigger dark abilities. I mean, I don't even know what the biggest dark ability is aside from Shadow Ball. Well, Shadow Ball's Ghost.
Bite,
So
bite, really.
Crunch.
Crunch.
Crunch would be one, and that's weird. Mightyena, I don't even think gets Crunch. They get Bite. And so mine eventually will also have
You can
Thief.
look up the list moves of Mightyena.
But which, by the way, I actually don't give a whole lot of credit to Thief. Thief is basically Mug from Final Fantasy, and I love it.
I was just thinking about the logic of this like yesterday about Thief. You know, Pokemon's all about don't steal other people's Pokemon, be a good trainer. And yet there's a move that allows you to steal from trainers.
Steal items from trainers.
Oh, I thought it was just that it steals the item off the Pokemon.
Yeah, it
does.
does.
It
It doesn't
does.
steal the Pokemon, but I still just think it's kind of funny logic. It's like the game that's like all about don't
Dude,
be a
that
thief.
crap's helpful, though. So
yeah.
at that point, like...
I don't
So
know.
people might notice the magic cut really quick. I actually spent a lot of time just to get this guy. So much so that I actually killed 3 other Gulpin trying to get one. Simply because, for some reason, I went on a crit streak. I didn't have a single crit streak going up here, but then all of a sudden I get a Gulpin and I get a freaking crit. So, it's like, damn it, I killed it. Damn it, I killed it. Damn it, I killed it. And finally, this is the Gulpin that stuck. So he withstood my attack. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab Gulpin because I want a solid poison type. And like I've said in a previous episode, I was actually surprised to learn that Gulpin gets toxic within his level set. So, and consider.
You mean by
correct
leveling-
me if I'm wrong.
you mean by
Toxic is
leveling
still nasty.
Yeah,
isn't it?
just leveling up. If you were
Okay.
not to
Just
give
leveling
it,
up.
if you were not to
Because
give.
yeah, like
And let me introduce everybody to Glurp.
okay, Mighty Anna at level 13 learns bites. At 17, Odor Sleuth, 22, Roar, 27, Swagger, 32, Scary Face, 37, Takedown, 42, Taunt, 47, Crunch, 52, Thief.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
he
so
does say Crunch.
so Crunch is probably your main one for.
Crunch, 80 power. So yeah, that's the strongest dark move that he learns. Taunt.
Yeah, I have a solid dark type.
Torment.
Well, yeah, I think people don't like dark as much just because they don't have very many great dark moves.
Yeah,
No.
sadly, because they were in such a good advantage against Psychic Pokemon, which in Gen 1, Psychic used to be so overpowered because they didn't split special and attack. So the Psychic Pokemon were just super strong.
Oh, special attack and attack is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Gen 1, they were just one stat. So that made Psychic super overpowered.
Yeah. And so at this point now, we actually have an advantage. And part of me actually wants to sit there and go, I can't help but wonder if Dark was made the way it was to counter Psychic because of the show. Because ghosts were hinted to be able to do that. Oh, Uncle, please.
That was just a mistake from the
I want to
Ghost
challenge
show.
this gym and see how much better I become. Hi, Wally. Please, may I please?
No.
Now, hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. But don't think that you're pushing it to suddenly challenge a gym. You're still a little kid. I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Ralts, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi, Drak. I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. I'm sure you have. Drak, I want you and my uncle to understand that. I'm not even part of the argument, dude. Drak, please, will you have a battle with me? I guess. Drak, thank you. Okay, here I come. Why do I get the sneaky suspicion this is going to be a tutorial? Oh, because the previous one was. Go, Gerp! Okay, so the reason that I actually made that joke for the tutorial stuff is that this is also where an interesting introduction gets made in Pokemon Gens, is that you have a bad rival, but also you can have good rivals or other friends that you can come across along the way, kind of like the Pokemon show, trying to be put into a storyline. The only other example that I can give is Wally. Aside from him is Bianca in Gen 5. I haven't played Gen 5, but I've seen Hiroka talk about it. It's kind of that similar character where it's not a rival, but someone that you help along the way as you learn.
Yeah, that's Wally.
They're kind of like a friendly rival there.
Yeah.
Friendly rival.
Uncle, I'll go back to Verdant Turf. Drak, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's not tough just to have Pokemon and make them battle, or it's not enough just to have them battle. This isn't what being a real trainer is about. We need to figure out the heart of the cards. Wally, there's no need to be... Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why? What's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. And I've got ice cream. Drak, it just dawned on me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. Well, I was kind of forced to, but okay. Why don't you visit us in Verdant Turf sometime? I'm sure Wally would enjoy it.
I'm not sure I would enjoy it, but okay.
Oh, hi, douche. I was watching that match. You're friends with that boy Wally, aren't you?
No.
But you didn't hold anything back and beat him impressively. Yeah, that's what a real Pokemon battle is all about.
I thought you said I didn't battle.
I idolize trainers like that.
Oh, you like me now?
I'll be cheering for you.
I don't want your cheering. I don't want your charity. I don't want your sympathy.
You gonna be okay there?
No, because it's Scott.
It's Scott.
No, we're good now. I'm sorry, but I can't get over Scott's original lines of being kind of a douche to us in the first few towns. And yes, over time, like for people who are already screaming this to me, he eventually comes to respect you, and I think even has a reveal later on. But yeah, that's not the point. The first couple of towns, he's kind of a douche to you. Like, you think you're a Pokemon trainer? Just because you have a Pokemon? Yes, because that's how Nintendo has defined this for years. You have a Pokemon, you are a Pokemon trainer. Oh, this is your job, Alex.
Hey, how's it going, champion-bound Drak? Watson's the electric leader of Mauville. Uses electric-type Pokemon. If you challenge him with water-type Pokemon, he'll zap them. Bzz. And he's put the Switch-controlled doors all over his gym. Eccentric. Hey, go for it.
Hey, look, an electric-type gym leader that we can respect. And before people jump down my throat, keep in mind, how are you supposed to look at Lieutenant Surge in the series? He was a dick. I resemble that remark. Hey, look, it's Bandit Keith being Lieutenant Surge. In America, that's how we act. One of these days, we're just going to get a copyright strike from Team 4-Star and Little Karibo, aren't we?
Probably.
Headbutt.
And I don't know how we're going to take it. Like, do we take it as a weirdly bizarre compliment? Because they think we can actually do that? That we can do those impressions as well as they do? Oh, by the way, so people are going to see something really nasty.
Oh, yeah, I guess you doctor.
Yeah, I forgot that Magnitude is a hit everything except the person who used it ability.
Yeah.
And so I nuked poor Merp.
Well, not unless if you had a flying type out, you would have been saved.
Well, one that actually like has a shadow under it. Because I don't like.
It's just any Pokemon who's not flying or doesn't have a levitate as an ability.
And this actually brings about a hatred that I have in Final Fantasy games. Is occasionally there are actually summon monsters and spells that can do this too, where they hit everything on the screen, and I mean everything.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that, you probably just nuked your party. And that sucks. But that's okay, because we have Burp. And Burp, as you guys can see, has evolved into... It's not Makuhita, it's Hariyama. And so now he has a bunch of more fighting abilities to be able to use.
Oh, hey. Your Geodude's gonna evolve soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, he did evolve.
Oh, he did? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
Nerp is a... It doesn't look like it, but he's a Graveler now.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice.
Too bad I can't evolve him to Golem.
Nope.
Because we're playing on an emulator. Why are we bringing that up for the 35th time? To piss all of you off. Because, you know, occasionally we do get that reaction of like, why are you guys playing on an emulator? Gosh.
What do you want us to do?
Because we can't... Guys, we don't have a GameCube adapter or a GameCube to be able to use said adapter on.
I have a GameCube still.
But you don't have the GBA
Yeah,
adapter.
but I don't have the GBA adapter.
I do. I have a GBA adapter.
Well, then.
No. Not what you're thinking.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what?
Not where you can use the GB as a controller. No, there's a bottom socket that you could play GameCube or Game Boy Advance games on.
Are you sure?
You probably could have found one though on eBay if you just look.
Yeah, you can for like $150-$200.
Yeah, what are they called?
Because it's rare.
What, you mean you think you plug in and you can actually play
Look up GameCube GBA adapter, and you'll see it. Because no, you're thinking of like Four Swords, and that was just a thing where you could plug the controller. You could plug the GBA in to be a controller.
Well, let me see what it looks like, and I can see.
Yeah, that's why I told them what to look for on. It should be on Amazon too.
Let's see. I see Game Boy Advance to GameCube link cables. I don't think that's it.
No, that's to use them as a controller.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'll put an image on the screen for everybody too, because it's a very different tool.
It's not the Game Boy Player, is it?
That's exactly what it is. I think. I think that's what it's called.
Let me look. Let's see. Device made by Nintendo for the GameCube. Enables Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance cartridges to be played on television.
That thing?
That's it. Yeah. So this allows you to plug a Game Boy Advance cartridge
Okay.
into the GameCube and play it on the screen. It's basically, it's the GameCube's answer to the Super Game Boy, except since they were running on disc media at that point, you couldn't do a Super Game Boy again.
Yeah. I see one on eBay for $22.39.
$22?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, don't do that to me, because I don't even have a GameCube to use it with. I would totally pick that up, and then I would go find like a bunch of cartridges. Is it in good condition?
I mean, look.
Welcome to the internet surfing hour. That's what we're doing right
Welcome
now.
to
Because now
online
that you
shop-
found this price,
Welcome to online shopping. Let's see. Just says used condition, returns accepted, 30-day money-back guarantee, cleaned, tested, and guaranteed to work.
I'll have to think about it because I'm not saying I want one brand spanking new, but like used. I would want to look at the quality of it and make sure that there aren't any issues.
I mean, at least they're giving you a guaranteed return. So
That would be nice too, because on eBay that doesn't happen that often.
yeah.
So there you go. Yay! We beat this little kid once again, and that's going to go ahead and do it for this time. So when we get back, we will finally face off against Wattson.
Wattson. Ho, ho, ho,
See you guys then.
ho, ho. I'm Wattson.